And if you believe that you can have something, if you believe that you deserve something, if you believe your circumstances do not define who you are and what you are, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is Chris, and here we talk about candle making, business, and how to boss up. So let's get into today's video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't be letting your doubts stop you from anything, because we bossing up in 2020. So get into this, okay? Doubts do not leave. You will forever have doubts, but the voice in your head will get smaller and smaller and smaller, or bigger and bigger and bigger, depending on how much attention you feed it. There's a quote that I like to say: whatever monster you feed grows. So if you're feeding into your doubts, if you're feeding into your insecurities, if you're feeding into the negativity, that voice in your head will keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But we bossing up, so we ain't got time for that, okay? What we are gonna nurture is the possibility, the dream, our motivation. That's what we're gonna nurture, because your doubts are always gonna be there. It doesn't matter how successful you are or how unsuccessful you feel, because success lies in your head. Because you could be okay living in your apartment, making $50,000 a year as a teacher, and you will be okay because you love that and you love teaching and you don't need extras. You love your life and you living it up to your fullest abilities. And then there's some people, they need the glitz, they need the glam, they need the Louis, they need the mansion, they need the Benz, they need everything. But success is determined by you and how you feel. First, let's start there. Second, okay, your doubts, they're real, okay? You can feel them, but we're not gonna sit in them, okay? We're not gonna sit in our doubts, because it's a waste of time. And I can tell you this firsthand. I have sat in my doubts for years and years and years. And what I will tell you is that your doubts will never get you anywhere. They will always have you second guessing yourself, and they lead to anxiety. And we busting up, we ain't got time for anxiety either, okay? And I just want to remind y'all got the keys. Y'all have the tools. You hold the tools inside of you to choose what beast you feed. Is the beast you feed going to be full of positivity, the possibility, the passion, the motivation, the grind, the not letting shit phase you for the sake of, that you on the right path, and that what you're doing is for you. And it don't matter what he think, she think, they think. It don't matter, because you hold the power within yourself. Say it out loud. I hold the power. Say it one more time for the people in the back. I hold the power. I hold the power of this life that I live. And if I truly believe that I deserve to live an abundant life, you best believe that I'm gonna live it, and I'm gonna claim it, and I'm gonna manifest everything that I have ever dreamed of. And ain't nobody gonna get in my way. No one's opinion about what you're doing, no one's thought about what you're doing, no one's feelings about what you're doing plays a part in the passion that you hold for your own life. Doubts are a strong feeling. Doubts can bring you low. Doubts can make you question everything you've ever done. Doubts can make you compare yourself to an older version of yourself that you felt was better. Doubts can convince you that you ain't shit. But what's funny about doubts is that doubts come from the same place that resilience comes from, that loving on yourself comes from. Doubts come from the same place that your power comes from, that your motivation comes from, that your love comes from, which means that you hold what you need. The beast you feed is the beast that grows. We're feeding positivity this year, okay? We feeding love back into ourselves this year. We're feeding abundance back into ourselves. And that does not come from feeding doubt, from feeding fear, from feeding all of the things that tell us that we don't deserve. We feed in joy. We're feeding happiness. We're feeding abundance, because that is the beast that we want to grow. We want to walk into a room and shake it, because we are bossing up. We are bossing up in 2020. And I just want to leave here with this. Your doubts, no matter how successful you become, no matter how much money you have, no matter how great people tell you you are, that little voice inside of your head is still there. It will make you question everything you do, how you feel, how you interact with people. But we are walking in love. We are walking in abundance, which means that we deserve what we desire, that we can have what we desire. And we're walking in faith, because faith is believing in something that you cannot see. And if you believe that you can have something, if you believe that you deserve something, if you believe that your circumstances do not define who you are and what you are, we walking in faith. We walking in abundance. We walking in claiming what's ours. We can create our own momentum, and we can ride our own wave. So let's do it. Bossing up. Bye.
You told me I could trust you. Don't die. I could really use it. Everybody need love, and niggas like me. You told me I could trust.